The Summer Hikaru Died, long-awaited episode 2. Let's friggin' check it out. I just realized, is there no OP for this? Are we going to see an OP?
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't even think of that. This doesn't seem like the show that I would expect an OP for. Oh, boy! Oh, shit! Oh, hold on. No, wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh! Sounds like Horimiya OP1. Oh my god! Holy shit. Oh my... vaundy! This is
very good.
Oh my fucking god, that was so good. That was so good.
朝のホームルームで原さんが言う
4x3. Oh, ending time. Oh my god, this show. Oh my god, this show. No. Oh. Oh, the outside is real. Oh my god, this show is so good. This show is too beautiful, dude.
I like this.
Cow?
That's a nice cow.
Is it a durian?
On the beach.
What do you think? Okay, first opening, ending.
Really good.
Ending, so good.
I
I
really
don't think I need to say it. You know what I mean? About, like, the visuals and everything.
Yeah, it's very cool, and I like that they did that. I feel like it's cool, especially for a show like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's just very different, but it really suits the vibe of the
It's
rest
just
of the show.
whenever they go further than they need to. And they did. When they used all the real life footage and went 4x3 and added, like, I don't even know if it's a filter. I don't think it's a filter. I think that they found a vintage camera, or they got a vintage camera from, like, maybe the late 90s, 2000s. Mm-hmm. Probably late 90s, because you can see the RGB, like, effect, the bleeding of the different colors and everything like that. And yeah, so they not only did the 4x3 ratio, because it's like a memory, and this is clearly when Hikaru was alive.
Yeah.
Maybe right before their trip or whatever, their, like, hike, and it's not, so it's like, it's a memory. That's what usually 4x3, because in the past, obviously everything was full screen, and then TVs became widescreen, so then things adapt to that with HD TV and stuff like that. So it's a common cinematographic like tradition, I guess, to whenever things are going in the past, it's an easy way to communicate that by changing the aspect ratio. It's a common kind of thing that I think pretty much everybody knows. But then they not only do that, they choose a camera that is old, and then they match the visuals, because that same bleed is on the characters themselves as they're in here. They add reflections, the lighting is matched, it's composited super well. It's everything, it feels like it fits, even though, because some anime do this in the ending, but they don't have the budget or the talent, honestly, enough really to pull it off. Here they did so good, and they do it on every level, and it fits, and it feels it doesn't feel like they're being a little too artsy, like that's how some stuff like this can come across sometimes. Even some like I think it's Honey and Clover. Yeah, the OP of Honey and Clover. Yeah. It's like with all the food, it's like it doesn't really match, other than the fact that it's like an art thing and they're in art school in Honey and Clover. If anybody's even seen that show, it's not really that popular anymore, although it is kind of a classic. Same author as March Comes In Like a Lion, which is a little bit more well-known these days, but they have a similar thing. And and like Fooly Cooly ending, also a classic, but other examples of like real life footage and anime endings, I guess. Or in even a better example of what I'm talking about is Noblesse ending. Nobody has seen Noblesse, probably for good reason, but the ending to that is cool. It's like this table with all this food and like transitions, and it's like a dolly shot of like continuous stuff, and it's real life footage. There are cases like Honey and Clover where it has a place, it's kind of weird, but it works. Fooly Cooly, where it's just classic and has an aura to itself. And then there's things like Noblesse, which is like, it doesn't really feel like it's congruent with the style of the series. Like the series doesn't have that gravitas to it. And then there's stuff like this, which I feel like works on every level, where it's like they use the real life footage. It's blended well. They add blur and things like that to parts of the character, but not the whole thing.
Also
like it has
suits
motion,
the show.
movement.
Like there are like moments
general.
within the show where they're a little bit more experimental, and so it makes sense that the ending would like take that then a step further.
So it fits really well. Very good ending, but the OP. The opening
is really cool.
The opening. That opening couple like seconds there. I wish Netflix had a better scrolling system, because
I feel like this OP reminded me
of disco.
It kind of reminded me of like Kaiju number 8 OP from season 1, as well as like mixed with like a Dawn to Dawn or like Chainsaw Man, like something.
It
like
felt
the
very
colors.
Chainsaw Man. I imagine there's some staff overlap with Chainsaw Man with this, because this feels very Chainsaw Man. ED3, like the really crazy one.
Yeah.
And this felt very Beck.
The guy's trapped in his sister's body. Why can't I remember
Heavenly
the name?
Delusion.
Heavenly Delusion.
There might might be that. That's. I was trying to picture like what shot am I thinking of? And it's when the guy, I forget his name, is like close.
Yeah,
like, with
and
the
then
light
it's like
hair.
that same kind of like thing. Yeah,
it reminds me of the Beck OP, and it reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Yes, I was trying to think of that.
I couldn't remember what the show was called for a second, which is dumb. But this shot specifically really
is this
gave
show
that.
production IG? I don't know. Maybe it's not worth looking up right now, but I'm gonna download the next episode as well, because I think there's like some low bitrate stuff that was intentional and maybe like lower quality to give off the found footage vibe, but there was also like times where I think Netflix just couldn't keep up with all the motion that was happening because we're watching on Chrome. And all the like brain trees and like just creepy. This feels very very like Chainsaw Man. ED, like a couple of the ones in there, but like just so expressive, so artistic, and so not like, you can tell. What did I say of this about somewhat recently, in like the last year? I forget if it was an OP or if it was an episode, but there's in anime every once in a while you get something, whether it's in an OP or it's a bit of animation, that had to require. It was Arcane. It was like the corrupted like hex tech stuff and patterns in Arcane, which is very similar to like Hikaru's shit. Yeah. When he's like transforming like that. There's stuff like this, but just the whole OP in general, if I could just say this, and the show in general, honestly. There's like beautiful things that are realistic. There's beautiful things that are kind of stylized, but it's rare that, and you know it's good when you see something that's beautiful in an anime or in whatever, but for this purpose, an anime, a bit of animation, a little bit of flair, a little bit of something that is clear, that illuminates and makes clear the fact that whoever made it is not following a script of what is good looking. They had to be creative. Like they had to literally like draw outside the lines. They had to like think about the aesthetics of what they're doing and the emotion that they wanted to create. And because of what we are looking at as the end product, getting from putting the pencil to paper the first time or whatever medium, and getting to where we are, somewhere in there required a leap of faith and a burst of inspiration that is not linked to where you grew up, the things that you've consumed growing up, or if it is, it's niche and the combination between your influences meshes to the point where it legitimately creates something that you could be considered original. And I just compared it to like the corrupted hex tech because that's kind of maybe what spurred this thought on originally. But that's what I feel like from this OP and from this show, honestly, is like there are clear similarities with other stuff. But when you watch the OP, it's like there are images that are familiar, like hands and eyes and trees and things, and like we're making comparisons to Heavenly Delusion. But when you look at the whole shit, it's its own thing, and it's not its own thing like, oh, you still made they were inspired by, like how Jujutsu Kaisen is like its own thing. It's like, okay, it's Bleach, it's whatever, take your pick. Shonen, done in a new way, a fresh way, and in a way that is novel and good. But it's still, it has that derivative kind of quality to it. As much as I hate to say it, as much as I love Jujutsu, it's like my life. But like, you see stuff like this, and you look at the whole, just as the OP as an example, and it's like they had to take sort of they had to bend their mind, like whether it's the author of the manga or whatever, or if it was a manga, I think it was, or just the staff, everyone. I don't know who along the way made all of these particular decisions about visuals, but like that's the best part of visual art, is when you get like a product that was like, they could have just made a basic set of aesthetics, like they could have kept it to something simple, but the fact that they dared to twist it and turn it into something else required agency in their work, and you can see that. And it's I put it a way different way than I put it when I said it like almost a year ago or whenever that was, Arcane Season 2. But you can see it, and when you see it and you recognize it, you're watching something good.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say? You were trying to get something in?
Oh, I really like these like brain things, and it reminds me a bit of Uzumaki. Like
I was thinking Uzumaki the whole time.
Specifically this, but I do like
this episode. I was thinking
that there's I like that there's like like you were saying, like there's like inspiration from things, but it kind of is in a new way and with multiple different like influences to like create something that like it's like, oh, this is like similar to that, but it's completely different. But there's like some things about it that kind of make you think of that, which is good because you're watching like a horror story, which it makes it, it's like it just puts you in the right vibe for it. So I think it's good.
Leave a like and subscribe. Check out our episode reaction. See you next time, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.